On the first day, the first place we visited was the Mahatma Gandhi Memorial. It was a cold day, foggy, light was terrible, humid, quite cold, and we had to take our shoes off in order to go to the memorial and walk on cold and wet cement. I must admit, I didn't enjoy that much.
Can you say something stupid, please?
Stupid, schmatters, schmatter.
The Jama Masjid Mosque, opened in 1656, is the principal mosque of all Delhi. Commissioned by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, is the best known mosque in India.
This is the same marble which was used in Taj-Mahal. That's Makarana marble. It is hardest marble what we have. You all know Carrara marble of Italy? This is 20 times harder than marble of Carrara, marble of Italy. And here you see, this is very beautiful example of Indo-Islamic architecture. If you see, there are lots of things very Islamic, but they also used Hindu architecture, Buddhist architecture to combine, to unify different religious person all together. So if you see here, look at this arch here, that's very Islamic. You see anywhere in the world you can find same kind of. But if you see this side, look at this, that we call peacock arches. That is purely Hindu architecture. This morning I told you saying namaste, that is a way to greet somebody. So if you see there, this is 5 curve this side, 5 curve this side, which is making a namaste, like this. So that is because namaste is way to greet or welcome somebody. That's the same thing, that is a way to greet or welcome devotees, those who are coming inside. So these two gates were used by commoner public, and that gate was used by royal family members. There are lots of arches, windows you can find there. So when people came, like royal family members came, they were welcomed and greeted.
After the visit of the Jama Masjid Mosque, we had a nice and bumpy ride on a bicycle rickshaw through the markets in Old Delhi. I love the narrow streets, the smell and the dirt. It was different and interesting. Reminded me a bit of the old Jaffa in Israel 70 years ago.
These all 3 forts built by a same Mughal king for beautiful palaces. That's a beautiful entrance gate. You may see under this there are 3 flags which represent 3 wings of Indian Defence, Army, Navy, Air Force. This is very protected monument nowadays under defense services. You can
Qutb Minar is a soaring 73 meters high tower of victory, built in 1193 by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak immediately after the defeat of Delhi's last Hindu kingdom. At the foot of the tower is the Quwwat-ul-Islam Mosque, the first mosque to be built in India. An inscription over its eastern gate provocatively informs that it was built with material obtained from demolishing 27 Hindu templates. Here are, of course, the pictures of Marilyn and Miriam, the two women I had to take care of throughout the whole trip. I gave you money ahead of time. The girl was beautiful and a good dancer too. Not again. Do I have to take another picture of you? Tomb of Itmad-ud-Dawla is a Mughal mausoleum in the city of Agra in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. Often described as a jewel box, sometimes called the baby Taj-Mahal, the tomb of Itmad-ud-Dawla is often regarded as a draft of the Taj-Mahal. The tomb, built between 1622 and 1628, represents a transition between the first phase of monumental Mughal architecture, primarily built from red sandstone, to its second phase, based on white marble, most elegantly realized in the Taj Mahal.
So, Agra is known as land of Mughals. Before that, Agra was known in our history, ancient history, but what medieval history, which is obviously well known, and we have all evidence about it. So, Agra was very glorious, very prosperous city during Mughal reign. And if I talk about Mughals, you don't have to remember other Muslim dynasties. If you are in India, that Mughal, why you need to remember, because first thing, not only they built masterpiece building, second thing, during 16th century to 17th century, Mughal was second most wealthiest dynasty of the world after Chang dynasty of China. Farmer there, so they just bring their vegetable early morning and till 10 o'clock. Nowadays it's a winter time, so everything is late. And here you may see the small trolley. So they are retail shopkeepers. They buy vegetables from them in the morning and they sell at different.
You guessed it. This is a trip or a bus ride through the streets of Agra.
Residence. So these palaces are open for tourists. Okay, so everybody will be off here. Camera is free here. You all can bring anything, but no cigarette case.
Agra Fort, sometimes called the Red Fort, was commissioned by the great Mughal Emperor Akbar in 1565 and is another of Agra's World Heritage Sites. A stone tablet at the gate of the fort states that it has been built before the 10th century, but was later renovated by Akbar.
So that was known as Diwan-e-Aam, means public audience hall. So they used to hear petitions, justice, judgment, everything was here. So that's why you may see that is a really massive area, because they were a king of major part of India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, so people used to come from various parts for petitions. So this area was for commoner, for general public. All around these arches used to be for security guards, were on horse. And this platform here, that was for ministers, for all officials. And king used to sit on royal balcony. So if you just see inside in this part, right hand side on the wall, you may see that small 3 arches. Just see inside, and then right hand side, that is on the wall. There is a balcony there, a small area where king used to sit. And beside that there are two windows. So ladies were not allowed to come openly to sit along with men. So whenever they wanted to know proceeding of the court, they used to sit behind of these windows with silk sheet. So they were not seen by anybody else, but they could see what was going on there. So they were participating indirectly. Very interesting part about this spot. See this ground here, this one. And now that is not remain anymore, not existed anymore. Earlier there was red sandstone hook coming out from the ground to tie animal. So that used to be a place for elephant. His name was Hiran. And he was very close elephant of Akbar, like his best friend. And he saved life of Akbar many times in war. So Akbar was riding on it, and he was also trained for one more thing, which was if somebody found guilty, accused as a criminal and found guilty, then that was a major punishment. That man was thrown in front of elephant, so elephant used to execute him by stomping on him. So that was a major punishment at that time. So this side you may see that is all under Indian Army. Look at this soldier barracks, you can see there behind tree. So this area that was completely destroyed by British, and these soldier barracks they built there. After independence there is no use for tourists, like nothing is left there. So government gave that part to Indian Army. So nowadays 70% part is occupied by Indian Army, known earlier as Badalgarh, named after this king. And then this fort was taken in 14th century by Lodi dynasty. They also did some construction. When Mughals shifted their capital from Delhi to here in 1556, at that time Akbar, I was telling you that great king who became a king in 13 years of age, he took over that fort and he reconstructed. So that was from 1565 to 74, took almost 8 to 9 years, and that was 5,000 laborers, they work here to redesign whole fort. And after Akbar, his son also added some more buildings, and then Shah Jahan, who built Taj-Mahal, he changed lots of buildings into real marble, where Taj-Mahal was built. So earlier there were 4 entrance gates. 2 gates, they were closed at the time of British possession. British took over this in 1857. And 252 other buildings, what they did, they destroyed. And same thing they did, they used their own functional fort, like they used as functioning fort of British Army. So that's why they made soldier barracks, weapon storage, training camps for soldiers. So that side, that whatever buildings built by Mughals, they destroyed and built all these modern buildings, which was army used. So nowadays 30% part is open. So there were 4 entrance gates, 2 gates were closed by British. Now 2 gates are remain. So this gate was used by royal family because all palaces.
Finally, on the way to the Taj-Mahal. Now we are going to see probably the most interesting place in India. The Taj-Mahal is located on the right bank of the Yamuna River in the Agra district in Uttar Pradesh. It was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, with construction starting in 1632 AD and completed in 1648 AD. The Taj Mahal complex is believed to have been completed in its entirety in 1653 at a cost estimated in today's money at around 52.8 billion Indian rupees or 827 million US dollars.
do have in our busy city, big cities, they have entry of this truck and lorries only in night, which is 10 o'clock that opened. That is the one kingdom. Like nearby there is a Dosa city, and that used to be border of Dosa kingdom earlier.
The Chad Baori stepwell is one of the oldest and most attractive landmarks in Rajasthan. It was built by King Chanda of the Nikumba dynasty between 800 and 900 AD and was dedicated to Ashat Mata, goddess of joy and happiness.
मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों में है मेरी कसम तुझको सनम दूर कहीं ना जा ये दूरी कहती है पास मेरे आ जा रे यूं ही बरस बरस काली घटा बरसे हम यार भीग जाएं इस चाहत की बारिश में मेरी खुली खुली लटों को सुलझाए तू अपनी उंगलियों से मैं तो हूँ इसी ख्वाहिश में सर्दी की रातों में हम सोए रहे एक चादर में हम दोनों तन्हा हो ना कोई भी रहे इस घर में जरा जरा महकता है आज तो मेरा तन बदन मैं प्यासी हूँ मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों में
Not very old, but it's maybe at 200, 300, obviously that's a new city. You find out that's some kind of grand palace, but that is actually hotel. 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, but they...
Devet, typical road in the park.
Hey, that's bad karma. What is bad karma? Hey, you're a chutzpah. Chutzpah, you ain't enough. Haha, you think I'm your mother? Okay.
The Ranthambore National Park is one of the biggest and most renowned national parks in northern India. The park is located in the Sawai Madhopur district of southeastern Rajasthan, which is about 130 kilometers from Jaipur. Being considered as one of the famous and former hunting grounds of the Maharajas of Jaipur, today the Ranthambore National Park terrain is major wildlife tourist attraction spot that has pulled the attention of many wildlife photographers and lovers of nature.
जब मेरी राह के कदम थे मजबूत, मेरे अंदर एक समंदर, मेरे दुखों का मरहम, बरसों गुजरे हैं अब दिल पे नहीं एतबार, कल जो थी मेरी जवानी आज है कहानी, क्या मेरी जिंदगी एक ख्वाब है, कितनी लंबी ये रात है, बिखरे सपने बिछड़े अपने, याद चुपके से रुलाती है, क्या मेरी जिंदगी एक ख्वाब है.
Stopping for lunch.
So you can always remember, as you have He-Man, Superman, Spider-Man, we have Hanuman. Okay, so when I talk about that Lord Shiva, in a blue color you will see lots of statues of Lord Shiva, and these kind of things we have lots of colorful legends and nice stories about.
Jaipur, known as the Pink City of India, is the capital and largest city of the Indian state of Rajasthan in northern India. It was founded on the 18th of November 1727 by the Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh II, the ruler of Amer, after whom the city is named. The city today has a population of 6.66 million, making it the 10th most populous city in India. Marilyn and Miriam in the Mandir movie theater.
In this world famous city known Pink City, one of main temple left hand side, the traffic police here, there's a woman there sitting with standing, that she's also traffic police. So that was always Hindu city, built by Hindus, Rajputs. This was full of small temples. Houses are 250-275 years old. The city was founded in 1727. You see left hand side, lots of kite on a sky there if you see at the front. Main kite festival day, whole night that streets are open to buy a kite. And next morning, early morning, people go to the rooftop, men are busy flying kites and women get up early to make food. So there is a loud music, there is a kite fight everywhere and women are serving a food. And this city has so much money, like one of wealthiest cities. So every festival celebrated here grandly. They spend so much money.
In a monkey. There's a monkey.
Of course, I remember that movie Dil De Am Dil De Chuke Sanam, that kite fight. That's a colorful life.
For royal family women to look at down below on the street, daily life of people at the time of wedding procession, any kind of festival celebration. So you see small windows, lying and restored to maintain, to preserve, but no renovation is allowed.
This goes from sightseeing, not for shopping. This is
Stores close around 8:30. So winter time to 8:30.
Walk around to get the feel.
The Amber Fort is located in the Amber town 11 kilometers from Jaipur in the Rajasthan state of India. The Amber town was originally the capital of the state before Jaipur, located on a hill. We got there riding on top of elephants. The ride was not very comfortable, but better than climbing on foot.
सबने मुझको मूर्ख कहा, जब भी दुखों में तुझको पुकारा, सबने मुझको मूर्ख कहा। कहते हैं वे भगवान नहीं, वो तो है जग छोड़ चला, बीच भंवर में कब से पड़ा, और मुझको राह दिखा। अब जाऊं कहाँ मैं, तेरे बिना है कौन सहारा। तू ही बता अब जाऊं कहाँ मैं, तेरे बिना है कौन सहारा। इन जालों से मुझको बचा ले, जीवन नैया पार लगा, बीच भंवर में कब से पड़ा, प्रभु और मुझको राह दिखा। बीच भंवर में कब से पड़ा, प्रभु और मुझको राह दिखा। बीच भंवर में कब से पड़ा, प्रभु और मुझको राह दिखा। बीच भंवर में कब से पड़ा, प्रभु और मुझको राह दिखा।
The way down from the fort was equally beautiful and interesting.
रसने भूखी मुकुंदे 1 minute again divided into 3 parts. So 20 seconds least count here. So this is smallest part here, 20 seconds. So accuracy up to 20 seconds. Zodiac sign is star sign. This is Capricorn instrument. And help of this instrument we can see now what is the ascendant sign. You know, 1 year divided into 12 zodiac sign. So one sign complete in 1 month.
The Jantar Mantar monument of Jaipur, Rajasthan is a collection of 19 architectural astronomical instruments built by the Rajput king Swai Jai Singh and completed in 1738. It features the world's largest stone sundial and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी मेरा जूता है जापानी
The city palace in Jaipur includes the Chandra Mahal and the Mubarak Mahal palaces and other buildings. It is the palace complex in Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan state. It was the seat of the Maharaja of Jaipur, the head of the Kachwara Rajput clan. The Chandra Mahal Palace now houses a museum, but the greatest part of it is still a royal residence. Just in case you didn't know how long it is or how it is done, here is a demonstration.
Yes. Good.
Traveling by bus in the streets of Jodhpur is definitely an experience. Look at that. And we complain about traffic in Toronto.
That is from Jodhpur. So Jodhpur sweets are very famous. That's why in other cities also you find that there is sweet shop by the name of Jodhpur sweets. So very rich in terms of food, very rich in folk art, rich in agriculture. Just check because last time 30 rupees they were charging for camera. It's again revised.
Akram, follow yourself in the cave.
Okay. The Jaswant Thada A white marble memorial was built by Sardar Singh in memory of his father Maharaja Jaswant. Jaswant Tada is the traditional cremation ground of Jaipur rulers. The grounds also include exquisitely carved gazebos, a beautiful multi-level garden, and a small pond. The memorial is built out of intricately carved sheets of white marble. The Mehrangarh Fort, located in Jodhpur, Rajasthan, is one of the largest forts in India. The fort is situated 120 meters above the city and is enclosed by imposing thick walls. Inside its boundaries there are several palaces known for their intricate carvings and expensive courtyards. A winding road leads to and from the city below.
Just want to give you nice information of what I'm doing here for 5 minutes. And this is what we done for one of the French designer. It's called Maduras. You know Maduras? It's a house in Paris that's a beautiful raw silk with a beautiful brocade weave. And that's what I have done for house in Italy, in Milan. It's called Etro. You know Etro? E-T-R-O. Etro is a very big Italian brand. They have a shop all over the world. They have a store in Toronto of Etro, and they sell at Neiman's. You know Neiman's? Barney's, everywhere. This is done on a cashmere. You know cashmere? Cashmere is a mountain goat which lives high in mountain in Tibet and Himalaya. Now I show you one best work, what my company have done, the best what I have made in my life, and then I stop there. So you see what is the best I have done. Because it's hard for me to grab 20,000 things, so I just bring a couple of the best, so you get a good idea. Good next. This is the best what I have done here. For big house in France, it's called Hermes. You know Hermes?
Yes, of
He's
course.
a designer from Paris. They have a shop nearly all over the world. This is made of a pastoche. You know pastoche? is a yak lives high in mountain in Tibet and Himalaya, and is the chin and the bed of the yak, which is 11.5 to 12 micron wood. That's what we use for Hermes, because company like Hermes, they're not searching in India for Pashmina or Kashmir. They look for the best, so we use a pastouche, which is a yak from the Himalaya. And anything what we make for Hermes in France, we have to make sure the quality and the weave of the product has to be the best and perfect on the both sides. There is no right, no flip. It's beautiful on the two sides.
What do you have to say?
Links op naar live, right? Komt het naar live?
Ja, Metro zit nou live.
Huh?
Metro zit nou live.
Ja.
Yeah. A Jain temple is the place of worship for Jains, the followers of Jainism. Jainism, traditionally known as Jain Sashana or Jain Dharma, is an Indian religion that prescribes a path of non-violence towards all living beings. Practitioners believe that non-violence and self-control are the means by which they can obtain liberation from the cycle of birth and death. The symbol of the religion is the swastika, the same symbol used by Nazi Germany with opposite beliefs.
And this whole garden was made by this Mughal artisan, because Mughal artisans were very famous in Taj-Mahal. We saw that in their all palaces, that is always Charbagh style. They also knew how to get water supply and run fountains. So these people came to work here. So nowadays 3 main gardens existed. This garden where we are standing, that is known musical monsoon garden. So if you see that every fountain is creating a different sound.
Sahelion Ki Bari, known also as the courtyard of the maidens, is a major garden and a popular tourist place in Udaipur in the Indian state of Rajasthan. It lies in the northern part of the city and has fountains and kiosks, a lotus pool and marble elephants. It was built by Maharana Bhupal Singh. The Udaipur City Palace is a palace complex in Udaipur, Rajasthan. It was built over a period of nearly 400 years, being contributed by several kings of the dynasty, starting by the Maharana Udai Singh II, as a capital of the Sisodia Rajput clan in 1559. The city palace in Udaipur was built in a flamboyant style and is considered the largest of its type in Rajasthan, and is a fusion of the Rajasthani and Mughal architecture styles, and was built on a hilltop that gives a panoramic view of the city and its surroundings. The Jagdish Temple is a large Hindu temple in the middle of Udaipur, Rajasthan. A big tourist attraction, the temple was originally called the Temple of Jagannath Ray, but is now called Jagdish Ji. It is a major monument in Udaipur. The Jagdish Temple is raised on a tall terrace and was completed in 1651. Lake Picola, situated in Udaipur city in the Indian state of Rajasthan, is an artificial freshwater lake created in the year 1362 AD, named after the nearby Piccoli village. It is one of the several contiguous lakes and developed over the last few centuries in and around the famous Udaipur city.